Well guys, we're back again for yet another rant video. Now, I did want to just make the video dedicated to Melee Arrancar GQ, but because of how late I was, yeah. And then KLab has finally put out a notice for Guild Quest, and they just basically announced that they are going to be adjusting the scores and the rewards for the game mode itself. Yeah, where were you guys when you started shadow buffing every single Guild Quest rotation from the start of the 10th anniversary? Where in the heck were you guys? Because outside of the special limited time Guild Quest that we've gotten when we ever get the new units, like the 10th anniversary Ichigo and Rukia, 1000-year Blood Reducer and Renji, yeah, they at least came out and said, hey, this is a harder GQ rotation, there's going to be ailment plus puddles, and there's going to be a bit more rewards to get. But the only difference is that you don't get that many extra orbs, but you do get a bit more essence scrolls, a bit more stuff, and a couple secret link slot potions, and they just basically called it a day. But outside of those GQs, they just started randomly shadow buffing the regular Nightmare GQ difficulty for no reason without ever introducing a brand new difficulty, and that was always bad. It has gotten a lot of people mad. People have started quitting the game, and KLab is just purposefully killing off their own game, considering GQ is what makes them money. And no new difficulty was ever implemented with extra rewards to be taken advantage of. So, in other words, it was just hard for no fucking reason. And this is everything that is going to be coming, and this is going to be available starting from the 22nd of September. Jesus, where were you guys? This should have been out since day one if you wanted to start making the GQ difficulties way harder. Like, I'm all fine for harder difficulty, but you guys need to be fucking transparent about it and also give us more stuff. Which they are, but once we get to everything that has been data mined by UBatch, you guys will see that this is lackluster. Anyway, they're implementing the changes for hard and nightmare difficulty, and now the maximum score that you can get once you clear the regular GQ difficulty, it's going to be 560 million. So, yeah, once you clear all the extra waves and you do clear wave 5. And this is the changes that we're getting. We're going to be getting more Rainbow Link Slot Potions and Super Rainbow Link Slot Potions. The fuck am I gonna do with those? Really? Should have been more secret link slot potions, since we still don't have much and we're still waiting for Path of Unity to come back. That being said, they did increase the amount of Essence Scrolls and Quintessence Scrolls, so yeah, keep in mind, Essence Scrolls have become more important than ever before, now that you can go past level 10 in terms of Transcendence levels, so more of that is nice, but again, once I show you guys the data mined rewards, you guys will pretty much be unhappy about this. And then here is the notice for the special time limited Guild Quest. We have another one coming by the end of month, which, by the way, this is going to be Melee, no affiliation Guild Quest, so do expect a new main lead that can potentially replace a wetsuit. It's a possibility, and I already have it pulled up, so yeah, just letting you guys know. And we also have a bit more news from UBatch in terms of the Shadow Buffed GQ rotations, which I'm going to show you guys right now. So, shout out to them like always. And this is going to be for the upcoming Melee No Affiliation Guild Quest at the end of month. And believe it or not, this is easier than the current Melee Arrancar Guild Quest, because if you guys did not know, Melee Arrancar, they have the fucking first wave being 120 million HP, with wave 5 getting up to 225 million, and then the extra waves, fucking 350 million. Why does KLab do this? It's still the regular difficulty too, by the way. You don't get extra rewards or nothing out of this. It's not even the special limited time Guild Quest, and then this Melee No Affiliation, which is going to be the special limited time Guild Quest, and they just made it easier than Melee Arrancar. That's so fucking stupid. And then here are other GQ rotations that have been data mined. And this is for ranged, holo, and melee espada. Now, Kenny should be completely fine with how cracked he is. Remy, I think he's also going to be pretty good still with the fact that he has Frenzy 3, high damage multipliers. It's just that outside of his main support stuff, the only other character that can buff him is Giselle. And then Shunsui only having Flare 1 can kind of be a bit problematic, but I think he should still clear. And yeah. And then here is Melee Human. It's getting further buffed compared to when we got the chance to use Rengiku. Fucking 88 million on Boss 1. 165 million on Boss 5 at least. And then the extra waves are still pretty goddamn annoying. Literally, they are doing this because of the fact that we are getting, indeed, the brand new... What was it? The new... Playable Arts, Rukia, and Orihime, which, by the way, I will also make a separate video about that. I think that you guys should skip the banner. And then Range No Affiliation, GQ. Yeah, this is also just randomly hard for no reason. And they made it harder compared to what Noelle had for her GQ rotations. Do you guys remember that Boss 1 had like 60 million HP? Yeah, they decided to give Boss 1 40 million more HP. Compared to what the special limited time guild quest was. That is so fucking stupid. And then, yeah, extra wave for 350 million. So, yeah. The guys that have gotten a good score with Noelle, just so you guys know, you guys are gonna have a harder time getting this because blame KLab. Blame KLab. And then, finally, here are the rewards. The orbs are still staying the same. They're not getting increased, which is bad. At least you do get a bit more Essence Scrolls, but you're only getting 6 at max. Quintessence, I mean, they're important, don't get me wrong. Once we finally get to level 20 Transcendence slots, those help, but it's just that we have more Quintessence Scrolls than regular Essence Scrolls, so it's like, it's not that good. Really. It's just very unbalanced, for no reason. And yeah, this is lackluster, really. Because if you guys ask me, if you guys want to increase the amount of Essence Scrolls, it should be from, what was it, 2 or 3 that we get normally to freaking 10. Make it 10 Essence Scrolls. I think that's a reasonable number to give out, considering the harder GQ rotations, and fucking increase the amount of orbs that we get from 90 to 150 to 100. These GQ rotations are becoming even harder. I don't feel like we're getting rewarded enough out of this. And then here's a Path of Unity, so yeah, just some more missions. I don't think nothing got data mined out of the rewards. Yeah, seems like it. I don't know. But I'm more so on the topic about Guild Quest. And with that being said and done, let's just get into Melee Arrancar and just show you guys how annoyingly difficult this is. Now, I already did a run where I did get 49 seconds with my max Transcended Asnot. Now, I did decide to take away some Transcendent slots just to pretty much put them to good use into Guild Quest and just... This GQ rotation. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? And it's still the regular Nightmare GQ, like I stated before. No new difficulty. We don't have the extra rewards in place, but yeah. I'm just going to use Asnot 2.5 as is. So yeah, and then later on throughout the video, I'll transition to like a 5.5 showcase with him. But yeah, here you guys go. This is my setup. Complete max Transcended setup on him. And I did give him full stamina damage boost and damage to weaken enemies as one of the bonus abilities. And then Neliel. Same bonus abilities, but this is the setup. Yeah, not much to really say here. Full stand damage to weaken enemies. And then I'm bringing Nini as the side. Also full stamina damage boost and damage to weaken enemies. And yeah, all the links are max transcended right across the bat. Level 13 at focus because I only have her. That's 1 out of 5. And yeah, let's just casually get into this Guild Quest rotation, okay? Okay, let me just show you guys, because this is just extremely annoying, for no reason. Just watch. Now, the one thing I'm happy about, no Element Plus puddles. So at least when it comes to using Asnot as a side, you don't need to give him... what was it? You don't need to give the guy freeze resistance bonus abilities or links just to take advantage of it. But yeah, look at this. I can't get 50 no more, man. I can't. I'm definitely going to do a better run, so hold on. Let's just go ahead and reset real quick. And I'm not editing this part of the rotation, by the way, of the GQ run, okay? You guys are just going to watch me struggle, and you guys will see how stupid this GQ rotation is. Why? Because I'm going to tell you guys this. KLab are a bunch of fucking nimrods. They're fucking stupid. They don't even know what the hell they are doing. And the more they continue to make bad decisions, the more they continue to ignore their player base. I'm gonna keep it a whole book with you. I don't see this game lasting longer past the 11th anniversary. If we do get there. Which is fucking stupid. But, yeah, at least we got the procs in it. Okay, maybe I should have... Okay, now Leo, thank you. Soul Bomb. Damn it, bro. That is so stupid. That is a dead run. But, yeah, as you guys can see, a 2-5 Asnot is struggling. And if you guys were to use a Nini, 2-5, 1-5, guess what? It's the same thing. So, like, you get the new units that are intended for the harder GQ rotation. And basically, KLab is telling you, oh, you want to try to get a really good score? Oh, please, continue summoning until you get the unit 5-5. Because that is their current mentality. Just to milk you out of using your fucking credit card. And just giving them money. So fucking stunning, man. And yeah, this is already kind of dead, but whatever. I don't care. Let's just go for a Claire at this point. I just don't give a shit, man. This is so ass. And what the hell is going on here? My god, what the fuck happened there? Yeah, this is dead. I'll just reset one last time. And yeah. I don't care. You guys are watching me reset, okay? I already said what I needed to state. Just that. The amount of HP these bosses have. Not everyone is going to be able to clear the guild quest, too. My god. Okay, thank you. Let's just get back into the game. That being said, let me know how you guys have handled this melee Arrancar guild quest rotation, because I know it was hell for a lot of people, myself included, and I fumbled, but that doesn't matter because Nelio helps a lot for no reason. Okay. Let's use the EX move. Sadly, some fucking mobs have spread out. Why the hell is everyone still alive? Yes, P boost wore off, but fuck it. There we go. Oops. Okay, thank you, Nelio. Let's go on block weakening. Alright, 40 seconds. I know that people have gotten better scores than me with the 2-5 Asnot and the same setup, but like, just to give you guys an idea. You just cannot get 50 anymore unless you literally go out of your way to max transcend the unit. Just stupid. Fucking retarded. Why is this a thing? You don't get any extra rewards too. It just made the GQ difficulty way harder. For no reason. None at all. There's no extra benefits. Just, there's a whole load of nothing burgers here. But we're done at least with this GQ run. Do I even want to use Mini just to further prove my point of how this is a struggle fest? Yeah, I think I will. But I'm gonna handicap myself and literally take away the focus slot on Asnot. Okay? Let's just do that. Okay, there we go. All you guys need to know is that we're running Nini as the main lead, and I swapped out the bonus abilities because I'm going to be using Nini as the main character. Full stamina damage boost and damage to paralyzed enemies on all my units, but the setup has remained exactly the same. The only difference here is I took away the focus slot on Asnot, so now it's like as if this were a complete 1 out of 5 team. Not including the links, but like, still a complete 1 out of 5 team. I still have the most optimal setup. So, let's just get into the stupid fucking guild quest, and you guys are just gonna watch me struggle with Nini, okay? I don't care. You guys are gonna watch. Okay, let's start it off with an SA1. I should have started off early, but... Oh, yeah. Asnot is going to be clutch for the debuffs, and of course the weekend plus, so there's that. Okay? SA2 into the 1. Let's use the EX into Soul Bomb. Sadly, the SP boost... Asnot came in clutch. What the hell? Thank you, my guy. Okay, this was a lucky run, to be honest. I didn't expect my Asnot to help so much with the debuffs. For no reason, but like... If this were an average run, I would not even get the score. Really. It just requires a lot of RNG. And, I mean, a lot of it, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and just go out of my way to just do a casual run. Just to further prove my point. I actually wanted to struggle a bit, just for the sake of... But, yeah, this is the GQ rotation. You're just not capable of getting the really godly scores anymore, which is stupid. Okay. Again, same setup. I'm not doing anything, okay? You guys are still watching this unedited besides the one stutter that I said not too long ago, but... Let's use the SA1. Okay, now we'll... Okay, let's use the SA3 now. Yeah, this is the average run I was talking about. SA2 into the 1. Okay. EX, Soul Bomb. I really missed. That's kind of my bad. I'm gonna reset now. But, yeah. Okay, now it's starting to turn around. 40 seconds, let's reset. That was not good because I misaimed with my SA1. Just one more, and then I'll just show you guys my best run that I did with my Max Transcendent Asnot. I know someone that did get 50 seconds with a Max Transcendent Asnot and a 1 or 5 Mini, but that being said, I'm pretty sure it did take a lot of RNG just to get that. And for me, getting 49 seconds, even then, that was really fucking good. Okay, so... This is the last run that we're doing, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the best run I did. Okay? Okay, Asnot decided to just clean things up, okay? Asnot really helping out. What the hell's going on? Normally he doesn't act like this, he plays like a NAD unit. Alright, let's just use the EX Soul Bomb. But yeah, you're just not getting the crazy scores anymore. Another 44-second run? Okay, well, I mean, that's just about enough, really. I just had good luck again, but, yeah. All I'm gonna say is, you can still clear, but let's say if I go ahead and remove Nini and Asnot, everything changes. It also changes too, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the Speed Asnot, and then just put in Magic Society Asnot, and, Noel. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Just to further buff Nini. Setup doesn't really matter as much. And then let's get the Magic Society Asnot in place. There we go. Power. Because, like, Nini on her own, she's just not doing it. She really isn't in this new type of rotation. And I'm keeping everything else the same. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this. So let's open up with the SA1. Didn't get to paralyze Apache, but that's okay. There we go. Let's just use the X move. Fuck it. SA1, SA2. There we go. Nice. SA1 and SA3. That was really lucky that we had a mob not completely paralyzed. That actually gave us a bit of an edge. Okay, so SA1. Okay, good. We didn't miss. SA3. SA2. Damn, we lost the SP boost, unfortunately. But, like, we couldn't get the full potential out of it. But... oh my god, no. Get off of me. Keeping the SA2. And the rest should be pretty easy. Okay, let's just be a bit careful. Yeah, bro. 20-second remaining clear time. That's not good. I'm gonna be honest. Because let's say we, in the end, did have an appropriate buffer for melee, for no affiliation units as a whole too, right? And you had dupes into Nini too. You would still need an actual SP side to work alongside her, for starters, and even an app unit that can actually do damage and not just boost and debuff. So like, that's not good, man. That's really not good. I couldn't even clear all the EX waves too, because time ran out. There was not enough time. This is garbage. This is not good. The new unit still needs help, and that's not what you want to see. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the run with the max transcended as not. So here you guys go.
That is better.
Other than that, KLab, just please wake the fuck up. I don't even know why you guys are doing all these crazy buffs. You guys are not increasing the rewards. You took away soul tickets from us. You've been doing a lot of bad shit. And it's like, that's how you repay your player base for 10 years? Yeah, that's just fucked up. I'm sorry. With all that said, dear KLab, fuck you.